But the moodiness, the once
That's just him.
once a week, a month thing is what I was trying to help with the regiment. I was like, why not try it? I read on the Chronicle several people have done it. So
they do it a lot to stallions too, because it makes it a little easier to ride them at the horse shows.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are really steady.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how come they have an off season, because then they collect the hell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the show season starts back up, it's okay, sissy boy, we're back to it.
Yeah.
So obviously this just feels light years away, right?
Yeah. Hi. How are you? Good. Good. How was Mr. King? Good. Awesome. Do you want me to just leave it up here too? Sure, yeah. Put it in your car.
That's super.
Might be a little bit easier for him too with the muscling and the strengthening to do what we're asking him.
That's absolutely true. And the idea, when we start horses, is the familiarization and the habitualization. So as this goes on and on and on and on, right?
Mm-hmm.
The horse goes, oh, right, this is my life. And then that helps him settle down. Let's say like he was really hot and spicy when you met him at 2 when you're going to break him.
Mm-hmm.
Like for him, it would have been super to just have the same warm-up every day.
Mm-hmm.
You come out, you do the walk, you do the circle, so that he had no surprises any day. Because he's just that kind of spicy guy.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do now with the outside rein, very important. That's wonderful. There, you want to take a tick off that speed. You feel the anxiety building in him? So you have to release a little bit the rein, okay? Think slower with your body, yes, and release that rein so that you never give him the feeling that you're constraining him anywhere. Now we'll be the center. Make your 20-meter circle and spiral it in closer to us. Excellent. Did you feel that tick of speed come off? Again, that's it. Softer in the rein, and now ever so easy, just hint at it, but you make the leg yield outwards. And really super light in the reins. That's super. Did you feel its head go down? Can't help that. The thing moved. When you have the brain again, and now you're too heavy in both hands. Yes. Now you need a little better position in and better up. Yes. That's super. Did you feel your hands go forward there? Absolutely brilliant. Good with the bending. There, your hands are too long there in that weight. They didn't give soon enough. Yes. All right, let's get a little weird. Do some shoulder in on the rail.
Next tempo.
Yeah. Super with your hands. Slow that down so that you can give. You always want to be in a position that you can, yes, that you can give and you shoulder in. If it goes to hell, Yeah. And circle, big 15-meter circle. Give again. And give a little in the outside too. Yeah. 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 That's it. And when you go down that low, move your hands towards his ears. And then give a lot. Give a lot. That's it. Give a lot again after the half halt. Super. Again, a little shoulder in. No worries. And shoulder in. Yes? Super forgiving with those hands. Super, super, super light. You just take the slack out and no more pressure than that. Look at him. Yeah. And when he gives again, walk right. And I realize that today he's way better than yesterday, so you can give more. Yeah. But yesterday, I still think you should have gave more. Okay. Did you follow that? Yeah. Because, yeah, I get it. When he's better, it's easier to do the giving. But you have to anyway, even when he isn't. Let's go the other way. And then exactly the same ride. And we're going to do it now to the left. Yes. And again, what you're doing with the outside rein is the key to all of this right now.
Does that mean I'm doing the right thing?
Yeah, so feel what you're doing with the outside rein. Yeah, feel what you do with that outside rein because it's making all the difference in the world. It's so much more elastically connected than it was yesterday. And I get it. Yesterday he was all, whatever he was, all tense and worked up. But that outside rein wasn't nearly as elastic as it is today. And even if he's a ding-dong, you still have to have the outside rein like it is now. Ding-dong or no ding-dong, who's driving the bus? You know, you or him? And I get it. It's harder to do the right thing when they're wrong, but you do the right thing anyway. Good. So let's move back to the center so that you can make your circle and leg yield in and out before the shoulder in. Sorry about that. I was moving to see your shoulder in and got stuck. That's good. That's super. Yeah. Now you bring that circle in some. Right there. Right there. And very slow. Very slow. So like that. And you don't let that trot get I mean, if he races, that's fine. But then you make it slow and give. That's good. Look at that. So, as this gets better and better, right? Like you could, on a curve line, it's easier than a straight line. When he's like this, put your hands a little towards his nose and say, take a longer stride. Yes. And then say, hey, not under the forehand running. Yeah, and then soften. You say take a little bigger stride. And a little flexion there, loosen up the neck more. Yeah, and then a little leg yieldy and a little bigger stride. There it is. There, walk break, reward him for that. Because for him that's huge, yeah? That you can, I mean, you know, we're talking about changes this much right now with the length of stride, but that you can change that length of stride without him going,
Yeah.
This is what I was saying about yesterday, where you want him here, right? He likes to be back here, and then when you try to get him here, then he goes over here.
Yeah.
And you want to get him here, and then encourage that longer stride. If he falls on his face, when you say, I want you here, and then the stride bigger, he might fall on his face, and you just bring it, slow it down, say, no, that's not what I wanted. And you just keep repeating that, and that inflection there, flexion there, unlock his neck. Yeah, that's it. Then we go trot again. Yes, good job. Got the access. Did you feel him fall in left?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, relax. Easy. See, this is too fast. There, your corrections were way too quick. How do I know that? Because he went like this. Oh my God, I feel your leg, and he got all nervous. See, really slow and methodical, those corrections. Yeah, like that. Good. And then when you're ready, we try. Really good riding. That's the correction. Super. Super. A little slower so that you can then give the reins. And if it gets bigger, great. That's it. Then we're going to find your way, take your time, and we come into shoulder in somewhere. Good job. Good job. And then keeping the, for him, I don't think it's as important to straighten him out after the end of the shoulder in. I wouldn't do it with him, not for some time. I'd just go ahead and do shoulder in, kind of sort of a little bit straight-ish, and then make your turn. I wouldn't straighten him out because then you lose that access into the rib cage. You know, we're not taking it to a show right now, yeah? So again, you go a little shoulder in. If you hear the anxiety coming, make a circle, slow, slow with bend, slow, give more outside rein, that's too tight. Yes. Yes. And now back to shoulder in. Forget your circle, just go back to shoulder in. There you go. There you go. There you go. And walk. Okay? You got to get very sensitive about those changes that he makes in the tempo. Because there, you felt it here where the stride got a little shorter, a little quicker, and then the breathing changed.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, make a circle and go slow, and then his brain slowed down.
Yeah.
And then once you start, and again, you don't have to make the full circle.
Okay.
You start to make the circle, it worked because you got the tempo back, you got the bend back, and then you go, okay, what I wanted was shoulder in, so I'll do the shoulder in now. You don't have to finish the circle. You're not trying to do 10-meter circles in shoulder in.
Okay.
You're using those exercises to change him. No, you're not trying to do a dressage test. You're not dressage riding. You're using those exercises to change him. So if you do shoulder in for 2 steps or 6 steps and a half circle and a leg yield, that's all good too. You're trying to be very creative with those exercises just to be able to unlock it. because he's a little tricky. And I don't really think that, you know, I'm going to leg yield from B to F, and you leg yield on 3 tracks, and you stay bent, and then I straighten you and I make a corner, is going to go a long way to helping him. You really got to be very touchy-feely and feeling that tempo and say, oh, okay, I've lost it, so I'm going to change my pattern here. So now we're going to make the circle and we make canter transition. So what do you want to do? You want to put your left leg there? Yeah. Oh, now back it off because his walk is starting to get quick. So you got to, oh, yeah. Good. Then softer, softer, softer. Yeah. That was super. You took, you gave. That was super. That's it. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Super. Very good. This is with feeling. Very good. Yeah. 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 Excellent. Well done. Well done. Excellent there. And then that's the feeling you're trying to achieve. You do what you got to do to get to this. Now he just took it away from you. No worries. Do what you've been doing. Get that back. And in that moment, you ask for canter. And just whisper the 8. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, set him up and then ask again. Super. 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 Very good. And now do exactly what you did in the walk and in the trot, and you're a little too tight, the outside reins go. Yeah, super. Did you feel how he gave there? Yeah, good, good. And listen to the breathing, huh? And we trot. Very tactful hands, use your weight. Give more. Strong half halt, give more. Back to the suppling you were doing, back, don't hold him back. That's it, give, yeah! Yeah! Walk. You see, that's huge different than what you did yesterday with your hands, huh? We saw how you cleared. Touch, gave. As soon as you're touching, you're already thinking about the giving, and he was like, oh my God, she's touching. No, she's not. Oh my God, she's touching. No, she's not. You felt that?
Yeah.
That was super.
That is normally how it goes.
That's the thing. Yesterday, it wasn't like that, and you didn't do the same thing.
I understand that. It didn't feel like it was possible.
But it doesn't matter.
I get that.
You do the right thing anyway. You have to have faith in your system. When everything goes south, you can't say, well, I'm going to change my riding because my horse says to me then, well, you're inconsistent, so why should I believe and trust you? I get it. It is an act of faith, but you have to have faith in your system.
I don't think we have any issues.
Okay. So we'll do it to the right. Yeah. Take your time. Flex, give. Flex, give. Taking your time. Yeah, pat in there. So, no worries, no worries. There I just make a small circle to the right. Turn, both hands come a little bit towards 11 o'clock. There. But once you've got, so you think small circle, keep your right hand right and little leg yieldy over. So you think small circle, but in the moment that you turn in for the circle, he gives and he comes forward, then you don't ride circle, you just kind of ride forward straight leg yielding. Because you're just looking for the access into the rib cage. So that you can change his mind about what he's thinking. Because he certainly locks into a thought and then you're kind of screwed. So you want to turn, yeah, and then he's not thinking what he was thinking. Then you pet him and say, you're a good boy. That's it. And when you touch the right rein, and you can't really get him as far over as you'd like, give a little to the outside. That's super. Excellent. Good job. Good. Post that. With flexion. There. Yeah. And then you can sit and canter. Lovely. Good job. See how that trot got a little bigger when you posted? Yeah. Good for giving him both reins. Excellent. 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 Good for giving. Give again. Yes. And yes. Da. Yeah. And we try. So. And no hands. No hands when you walk. No hands. Just close your knee. Little touch. There. Use your weight saw. Yeah. That's great. Take a big walk, just take a walk all the way around the arena once. There we go.
I think I'm going to go put him in that little pen over, let him hang out for a couple hours.
Why not? You got time, huh? Good. Okay, so what I want to do is the 10-meter half circles and back into the corner, and I want you to mix up your sitting and your posting.
Sit when the tempo is good, post when the tempo is not?
Yes,
Okay.
but also I want you just to do it.
Oh, no matter what.
So that he goes, huh, so that when you sit, he doesn't go, ah. Because if you keep posting and sitting, pretty soon, he just goes, oh, she's posting now. Oh, she's sitting now. Oh, she's posting now. Oh, she's sitting now. Because when you go to make your canter transition, you go to sit on him, and he goes, oh my God, the canter's coming. Oh my God, the canter's coming. Oh my God, the canter's coming.
Yeah, you're right on. Yeah.
So, yes, when you did the posting trot when the trot sucked, and so you did posting trot, and that helped him come out of himself, that was terrific. So that's one reason that you would do posting trot. But more for his training is that you want to post, you want to sit, you want to post, you want to sit, till he gets totally cavalier about it.
Yeah, he anticipates well.
Yeah, he is an overachiever, right? He's real smart, and he knows what you're going to ask, and so there's a bit of anxiety that develops in him when he knows what you're going to ask for. So I'm just trying to get him to go, yeah, okay, she's sitting, she's posting, it doesn't matter, I don't care. So you post half a dozen steps, and half circle back into the corner. Doesn't matter, that's where we're going. You do it when you can. Yeah, and then you sit a little bit. And you post a little bit. And you say, yeah, buddy, we're just doing the trot. Nothing changes. That's super. Because he does get shorter in the sitting, obviously, right? So you, and the 10-meter half circle, or if it's 12, or if it's sort of a leg yield also here, right? And then you post again. And you pet in there, you give and say, yeah, we're going to the corner, buddy. And if you don't go quite to the corner, and if you have to flex him and leg yield into the corner, all that's good right now. Because when you sit, he gets a whole lot less trotty, right? So then you just post again. Say, oh, you're fine, no problem. Yeah. And again, if you make your 10-meter half circle here and it's more leg yield than half circle, who cares? And then post again. Yeah, yeah, lovely, lovely. And we do a couple more. And really flexing, giving, so that you don't set up anything where he's like, oh my God, you've trapped me, and I... So if it's more leg yieldy than straight and turn, great, doesn't matter. That's lovely. And then when he's lovely, sit. Then the trot becomes less. Now post again. That's it. And the half circle. And again, if the half circle is more leg yield than half circle, who cares? Yeah, and then you post again. That time the trot stayed good while you sat. That was great. And the thing is, you don't want to stay sitting so long that you make the trot bad. You want to get back to posting while the trot's still good. So, then you can give him, when he's like that, you can give him both reins and say, yeah, look at that. See, the trot just got bigger and he wasn't lifting his head and running off. That's wonderful. Super. See, there you can sit. Well, it went away, but in the beginning, so then you want to post when it goes away. In a way, build your trot back up. Yeah, then he's good, then you sit again. Look at that, huh? Okay, walk, that's great. You good there? We've still got a couple more minutes if you want to do something else.
Nope, I'm totally happy.
Okay. Because that's pretty phenomenal. But you see what I mean about being very creative in your patterns, your lines, okay?
That makes me happy. That's the horse I wanted you to see. Oh, actually, she's west side.
Because that's, you know, light years from where he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that today.
Hmm?
Oh,